Hey, what's going on, everybody? Your boy JC, Everyday Thoughts is in the building. Today's topic is, men, we have to stop creating broken homes. As men, we need to be seeking marriage. We need to be seeking commitment. We need to be seeking longevity. And as men, we have a false sense of manhood as far as how many women we can sleep with, raising our body counts, etc. And as men, we have to do a better job and settle down and get married and stop laying our seeds everywhere with different women. Me as a married man, me as a father, it's just so important just for me to have my daughter with one person, have a legacy with one person. I do understand circumstances do happen, death may happen, circumstances may happen, y'all may break up, etc. But in reality, a lot of men, just this smash and dash culture, we really have to focus on, being together, being one with that woman, connecting with her, emotionally with her, mentally, etc. A lot of men, we just out here creating babies, but we don't have no vision, no plan for her, and that's not really the goal or the standard that manhood should be about. It should be about being there actively, mentally, financially, everything need to be on point, This is coming from a married man. And, when I was single, yeah, it's okay to be single. It's okay to, have your fun. But there have to be time when you can literally retire your jersey. Basically what that means is that, look, I've had fun, but it's time for me to settle down. It's time for me to get one, because that's what God wants you to be, a husband. He don't want you to be out here being a whoremonger, out here with different women, sleeping around. That's not what manhood is. That's not the type of standard that we as men need to set. Need to set. Hey, I'm gonna date you, get married you. I'm not gonna be dating you for 4 or 5 years. I'm not gonna put my seed in you unless you have my last name, my covenant from God. That's what I did. Met my wife. We got married, and we have our beautiful daughter. She's almost 3 months old right now, so I'm very blessed and very content. So as men, you have to stop spreading your seeds, having about 6, 7 baby mamas, not in the kids' life, not being actively involved, that's not the standard that we want to set as men, and we have to do a lot better job of setting good examples for women, because they're going to follow our lead, and we have to be better leaders, And like I said, men with daughters, what are you teaching your daughters? So you out there, sleeping around with different women, it's not being a good father figure for her, And then also too, as women, if you know a man has multiple children by different women, and he doesn't take care of his children, why be bothered with all that? Stop the nonsense. I don't care how cute he is, how handsome he is. Like I said, you just being on his next list, being another baby mama, that's not gonna help the situation. Have common sense. Don't get with a man who got multiple children, with different baby mamas. And to your point, to a lot of women's point, sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you do not know he has children with different women. Sometimes you find out years later. But for the most part, that's why you have to vet. You have to really evaluate who you deal with. Me being a married man, you just have to figure that out. You got to figure out who am I dating, who am I vetting. I got the vetting process. That's what I had to do when I was dating my wife. I was like, oh, who is she? What kind of family she come from, etc. There's so many questions I have even before going to the date, even before we even met, that I already had instilled inside of me, even before I met her, even before I found her. So as a man, you have to have your core values as far as what you're going to deal with, not deal with. Meaning, is this a woman I really feel like being with longevity, or this person I just don't feel longevity with? If you do, stay with her. If not, don't waste her time. Let her move on and be good with another man who can give her the type of love that she needs and desires, you know. Like I said, women out here, they want to be loved, they want to be kept. And a lot of times as men, you know, we're dogging them out. We're not showing them the type of respect that they deserve. And guess what? They deserve better, you know. Like I said, you come from a married man's perspective, you know. Like I said, I have a daughter. I'm really blessed, and I just never really been into all the smashing and dashing and having multiple baby mamas and stuff. Like, I never got into that. You know, I was raised, you know, have one wife, have a family, raise that child. And so then I can see her, send her out to the world. But this type of culture that we living in today, so I don't know if it's the hip hop, the music we listening to, we have to stop. You know, we have to get back to just being with one wife, raising our family, being actively involved, and just doing the basic. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Until next time, I'm out. JC, Everyday Thoughts. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Peace. See you got the championship ring.